Hello again, Kiki Corleys. Today I'm doing a short video on how I maintain my daughter's hair during quarantine. Usually we just do some protective styles with her hair just to keep it out the way. She runs around all day, plays outside. We just gonna protect her hair, okay? So today I'm just gonna do four plaits in her hair. Okay, I just took out 2 cornrows that went straight back. Today we just gonna do 4 braids in her hair just to get it out the way. I'll probably bun it in the front for a little cuteness or something like that. So with her hair, she's very, very, very tender-headed. This is her hair. Leans in. She's very tender-headed. Very. Putting a comb through this is a nightmare. But we do what we gotta do. So what I usually do is I start off by wetting her hair. I section off where I want it to be sectioned. So usually when I start off by wetting her hair. Everyone knows that it's better combing curly hair wet versus dry because that's where the pain comes. So ladies, if your daughter has very curly hair and she's very tender-headed as well, wet her hair down. Wet her hair down, put some leave-in conditioner in it to get that comb going through a little smoother, okay? Also do it in sections. Sections. Even if I do this, she's still, you'll see. So I'm gonna start off by sectioning off her hair. I start on one side. And tell you I wet it down, I wet her hair down. I'm not saying it got to be soaking wet, but it has to have some type of moisture to help get it through. And already my hands can even go through it better. I'm using Gabrielle's leave-in. Her leave-in is good. It's not going to spray you in the face. I love her leave-in. So you get some ends. Then when you comb, do not comb from the root. Start at the ends and work your way up. And do a little bit of like a raking to help loosen up the kinks, so you won't just go in and just straight pulling through their hair. That will make them holler even more. Learn from experiences. Now that I got that mostly combed through, like I said, she's very tender-headed, so I try not to detangle as much as I can. Sometimes I leave some tangles in because it's not going to kill it, but it'll kill her if I try to get her. So I'm going to section that out the way. Throw a little twist in there real quick. Smell something. Then I do this part because I still want to get the part right here straight. So I need to detangle both sections to be able to get this part together back here in the back. So we're going to spray her down. No water getting on you. And another thing I do too, if I realize my hands can't get like raked straight through, separate and pull her tangles apart like that. Go to the root where you find tangles and slowly just bring it on down and separate it. All this takes a little extra time and patience, but it's better than us fighting with her hair. Add some more water. Add some more leave-in. Now I can kind of put my fingers through, feel those kinks, pull it apart. Feel where the kink at, pull it apart. Start at the bottom. Sometimes if the section is really big, I'll section it off one more, just to give a little bit of less tension. So this is her hair now. Once I done wet it and put leave-in conditioner in it. Big difference. Now what I'm doing is just unraveling the back. I have to make sure I get this part that I want in the right spot. Section off this back piece because I'll come back to it. And I'm just going to be working with this section now. All right. So also, I'm using Gabrielle Union line because her hairline is very hydrating and very moisturizing. It does wonders in my hair. Her hair is similar to mine, so it should do the same for hers. This is my first time using the hair cream in her hair. I used the leave-in before. But although it's a curl defining cream, I'm using it for the moisture. I'm gonna rub that through. Lean in some. Lean in some. Lift your head up a little bit. So as you can see, this cream, make sure I get her hands. This cream is very hydrating, very moisturizing, shiny. I love it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and detangle one more time. And all I'm doing is a protective style. Like I said, we're not going anywhere. School starts Monday. So we'll be doing something again on Sunday for Monday school opening. All right. I'm just gonna brush the edges around neat. Now, if she was going somewhere or going to school for like school days for 2 days, I would use some gel as well in her hair to hold her edges and everything down to keep it real nice and neat. But as you can see, lean up for me. As you can tell, the cream, it lays it as well. So she's fine. We're just going to give this another little comb through. Usually I would put a rubber band, the little small black rubber bands to hold her ponytail together, but like I said, quarantine. So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna just do one good plait. Once I get to like the second or third braid down, I go ahead and I have to give it a comb through because her hair is very curly. It will get mixed together because it's not defined together. It's just wet and curly, so it will start to tangle on me. So once I get it like that, we're good to go. Comb through. Now I just clipped her ends. That was about 2-3 weeks ago. I clipped her ends myself. I don't do a whole like a layer end cut, go all in through. No, I just comb her hair straight back, straight down, and do just a regular cut. Make sure everything's even. Take off some of them dead ends just to keep her hair growing, okay? So that's the first braid. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think we're gonna do a bun today. We'll bun that and braid the back. And I'm gonna add some of this moisture. I keep calling it moisture cream because that's what it acts like. But this curl defining cream. We're gonna add some of that in there. sit up. Let's show them how long your hair is. Just turn this way. Just sit straight up. So her hair comes all the way down. You can't see where I'm reaching to, but it's down to her back, literally. But we have that nice shrinkage, which means it's healthy. So her shrinkage will come, turn your head this way. Her shrinkage will come all the way up to her shoulders. But if I pull her hair, it'll come all the way down to her hip bone, right to her butt. Well, it was to her butt before I cut it, but it's like right at her hip bone now. And I don't use hair grease in her hair. Only thing I use is, ever since she was born, extra virgin olive oil. Literally, just straight extra virgin olive oil. The only difference that I do now is I use the oil that I create in her hair. Just gonna put a braid back here. And I'm gonna have it come to the side to fall on her shoulders a little bit. Yeah, straight back. Okay, sit up. So her braid is here. One braid here, a braid here, and I twist this up just for a little cuteness. And turn it. Just one braid going down to the side. That's it. And I'm going to do the other side for the other side, the same exact way. The same thing. Put a bun here, put a plait there. One more to go. This is the end results. She falling. Just put it full plaits. That's it. She not going nowhere. She just gonna be running around playing. Nothing need for nothing fancy. Long as her hair stays moisturized and I keep oiling it and stuff, she's good to go. It'll keep growing and growing and growing, and it won't break off. Okay. That's it. Not gonna smile. She don't have no teeth. That's why she don't want to smile. Smile. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.